How was your weekend?
The quartering is in utter collapse. The Jerpire is crumbling down. We're at the point in the UFC fight where the opposing fighter can't take it no more. He's reacting to every blow. He's shirking away from the pain. He's quitting on the fucking stool. Let's go! Let's go!
Woo! What a weekend.
He's breaking down, folks, beyond even what you guys know publicly. I know for a fact this man's will to fight, this man's spirit is crushed. I smell the blood in the water. I can sense the finish is here. Jeremy Dale Hambley, you have sown the wind, and you're now reaping the whirlwind, Jer. And you're going to suffer, Jer. Ooh, you're going to suffer in pain, Jer. We're taking you. These are them deep waters, Jer. These are them deep waters, boy. And you don't want it enough. You don't want it enough. Every weekend, it's the same.
Weekend.
How was your weekend, Chad? Because for me and Jer, every weekend is the same now, isn't it, Jer? Every weekend, you're crying your eyes out on Twitter.com. You should have kept the account deleted, Jer, but you couldn't help yourself. It's Miller time. All the time, all weekend long. You know, he went out to that state fair in his wheelchair, rolling down fast food alley, food trucks to the left, liquor stands to the right. And you know he couldn't stand before the temptation of the fast food and the liquor. You know he was eating them cream puffs. He was eating them deep fried cheese curds. Hallelujah. He was slamming them beers, that vodka. He broke his keto diet and he fired up X.com, and he was seething. He was malding that he had been exposed, that his scams that were done in the darkness, stealing your user data, stealing fraudulent commissions from your Amazon purchases, scamming his own trusted affiliates, his disciples who were there from him at the foundations of coffee brand coffee. Hallelujah. They went out and preached the good word, the good news that coffee brand coffee was here. Yeah, they were the affiliates preaching the gospel, and he snaked them for 30 pieces of silver like a fucking Judas. He wouldn't pay them what they were owed, but now he'll pay every last red fucking cent with interest. Ooh, the chickens are coming home to roost, Mr. Hambley.
He's Jared us. It's Jared us, not Judas.
He got on there. I said, every weekend is the same now. Jared crashes out on Twitter. I come in. I go, Mr. Hambley, it's time to quit drinking. It's time to repent. It's time to come to the Lord. It's time to stop popping pills. It's time to go to rehab. It's time to quit scamming. It's time to quit lying. It's time to really come to Christ and atone. And you will atone, Mr. Hamblin. You will atone. And he cries. He cries into his Miller beer. And then he deletes all his tweets until the next weekend, and we do it again. And Jared gets on the Twitter machine and he gets drunk and he cries. And then I tell him he's being retarded again. He deletes all the tweets. Don Flurgandy tells him he's retarded. He deletes the tweets. Luther Morgan tells him he's retarded. He deletes the tweets. His ex-coffee affiliates tell him he's a retard and he better pay what he owes. And he deletes the tweets. And he goes crying. He goes crying. He's at the casino and he's losing his money in more ways than one. He's at a literal casino. He's at the Kino Casino. He's losing it all. And it's such a glorious thing to see. Yes! The prophesied time of Jamageddon is soon at hand, Mr. Hambley. Oh, the felt's being called up yonder, Mr. Hambley. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. It just keeps happening. I can't even keep track of it all. I have like 80 tweets to present. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I thought he deleted them though.
Listen, the panopticon, it sees all, Jer. As you said today, you're under the ever-watchful eye. Every move you take, every shot you make, I'll be watching you. We're all watching you. It's not just me watching you anymore. It's not just Return of the Mac and Cheese, blessed be his name, who's watching you no more. Luther's watching you. Don's watching you. The Kino Orange Grove's watching you. Hotep's watching you. All the Twitter haylogs are watching you. Kiwi Farms is watching you. There's a whole cottage industry. You can strike us down. Once again, Mr. Hambley, you can strike Alyssa Clips down. You can try and strike Mr. Hoffman down, Gabe Hoffman, the Jewish hedge fund manager. But it won't matter. Jewish. It won't matter. It won't matter, Mr. Hambley. It won't matter how many channels that you report and how many you strike, how many lawsuits you file. The Feltoning's coming for you, Mr. Hambley. The deep waters are here, and your fat ass can't swim. You're gonna drown, boy. You're gonna drown, boy. I'm breaking you, boy. I'm breaking you. You on them pills. You on them drink. You think you're exercising. You ain't exercising shit, but your anus squeezing turds into your pants, boy. It's over. There ain't no keto. There ain't no diet can save you now. It's time to confess. It's time to confess, sinner. It's time to repent. Hallelujah. It's a righteous day, Andy. It's a righteous day. We're breaking them down. We're breaking the conditioning. It's Monday. Keep the pressure on. He's crumbling. Never remove the boot from his neck. Let's go. Let's go. He doesn't understand. This isn't day by day. This ain't blowing over by May 4th, September 4th, October 4th, November 4th, December 4th, January 6th. No, this is forever.
January 6th.
This after I die.
9/11.
I might die, but the felting and the A-logging will live. It'll live, Mr. Hamblin. It doesn't just live or die with me. We've started the fire. The fire rises, and it will never be quenched, and the worm will never die.
Let's go.
I have seen the mountaintop.
Amazing job, bro. Amazing.
I might not get there with you. Oh, I might die on the air of a heart attack tonight. I may not get there with you, but I've seen the mountaintop. The Lord has let me see the promised land of Jer's bankruptcy, and I'm telling you, those of you who hear my voice today, you will be there to live in the glory days when Jer's broke as a joke, when he's divorced, when he's in the gutter crying and sobbing like a bitch. You'll live to see it. Please, God, let me live to see it too. It's such a glorious thing to witness and behold. Oh, 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 revenge. Revenge is the dish best served orange. We know what the oranges are for. It's for the most immaculate revenge that God could have ever conceived. Yeah. Hallelujah. It's juicy. It's bountiful. We have manna from heaven. Kino and nectar from heaven today. Thank God. Thank God Jeremy Hambley is breaking. Yes.
Woo! Brother PPP.
We got Real Hostage Wives of Renton says, currently getting tattooed. Keep preaching on the decline of Jer.
Yes. Yes.
It's coming. It's coming with or without us. At this point, it's unstoppable. There's a massive shit avalanche that's coming for Jer. That even if I told everybody today, please stop felting Jer,
why would
thankfully none of you would listen to me.
Why would we?
Obviously, he's lost his mind. And those of you out there would finish the fight against Jer and his evil empire of scams, you know. Jer, he's a piece of shit. He wants mercy. He wants people to feel bad for him. Nobody's giving you any mercy. We ain't got no candy for you. No candy.
Ash, I lost. I got all.
Where's Mikey's channel?
No, 15 years of videos, stand up, movies, this and that. deleted because of Jer. Jer, I will never stop you. Get our channels back,
Fuck
and
you,
I
Jer.
may take a week off of you. Maybe.
When last we left off Jer claimed that he was taking time off to have a peaceful, wonderful weekend of quality time with his wife at the state fair, where he knew he would be tempted on all sides in fast food alley by cream puffs and funnel cakes and deep fried Mars bars on one side, and then wall after wall, cart after cart, truck after truck offering cheap liquor and beer.
And women of all ages.
Yes, that he can perv on in film for his audience, right?
Go ahead.
Well, obviously what happened, Quartering got fucking blackout drunk at the state fair, broke his diet that never even started to begin with, got on the Twitter machine and had a complete fucking meltdown because he was exposed. What was he exposed over? So many different things. So many things. Obviously, first of all, we broke this story on the show on Friday, the Quartering cookie stuffing scheme.
That's crazy.
What this scumbag was doing, this is against Amazon TOS. I'm pretty sure this is against the FTC's guidelines. Like, this is actually illegal. But what he was doing was, when you clicked on the coffee brand coffee link, that he kept shilling, and we wondered why. Yeah. Why did he keep shilling this over and over again? You had to go to this link instead of just going to the Amazon storefront. It was because the moment you clicked this link, Quartering then installed cookies on your device that gave him a commission of all of your Amazon purchases and allowed him to data mine and know everything that you were buying on Amazon for the next day.
Crazy.
So Quartering was called out on that. Then Luther Morgan came out with a massive expose. And Luther Morgan's expose, it turns out, so Quartering had an affiliate program for coffee brand coffee. This affiliate program, though, in order to be a part of it, in order to spread the good news of coffee brand coffee and become a Jer Seipel of CBC, you had to sign Mr. Hambly's affiliate agreement. And by signing the affiliate agreement, you agreed to abide by the laws of India. I'm not kidding. So you had no recourse except through the legal system of India if you signed up to be a Jer affiliate.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that Jer was scamming his affiliate, sir, because the Indian law allows Jeremy, sir, to not pay his staff if he doesn't want to.
Okay.
So all these guys are selling all this fucking coffee, and Quartering never paid them what they were owed. So these people are owed hundreds of dollars, all of these affiliates, and Jer stiffed them on payments for years, hiding behind, well, you agreed to abide by the laws of India that say you're my slave and I don't have to pay you. So now it took Luther Morgan getting involved and the actual, one of the biggest people being scammed, who was owed $300 by Mr. Hambly. Mr. Hambly defrauded this man $300. You're a multimillionaire, sire. A dirty scam artist pinching $300 worth of pennies that he owed to fucking his own affiliates who helped him launch this business. What a fucking scumbag. So Jer's getting hit from all sides by all this fucking shit. And his coffee business is crumbling. He claims it's his best month ever. Like, not only is his coffee business crumbling, his mental health is crumbling. We can all tell. He's starting to completely break down. And so Saturday, it was a nuclear seethe session. And like I said at the top of the show, it seems every single weekend, me and Jer do the exact same thing. At this point, like clockwork, the weekend rolls around, Saturday comes, Quartering starts crying about how he's persecuted on social media, how he's an innocent victim, and this is wrong. Then I tell Jer he's drunk and high on pills, and he needs to shut the fuck up and take his felting like a man. Then Jeremy deletes all of his tweets and pretends like nothing happens until the next weekend when he gets drunk and on pills and starts crying about how he's getting trolled. And then he deletes his shit again. Seems like we're destined to do this forever.
Then I retweet you and I go, whoa, buddy. And
you're like, what the fuck happened? Or like, what is this?
I was at the Renaissance Fair. It's very, very good. I saw a beautiful woman, and she had the kids with her. And you know,
oh my god,
Shock Mouse, go follow.
So listen, Jer, I want to enjoy the weekend too. Do you think this next weekend you could maybe not crash out and require me to do a 4-hour segment reading over your fucking tweets? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand why they keep felting me. Because you keep felting yourself, you fucking idiot. Okay. So if we go into the new Jer folder and we go into the Saturday Seethe Sesh folder.
Oh, here we
start off. Jeremy pins this to the top of his profile. You keep that in mind because it's going to be really funny later on. So he goes, it's so sad to see all these people spending hours, days, and months trying to destroy my coffee company. Now, are you talking about yourself? Because you're the one that's doing the most damage to your coffee company.
Exactly.
By your own incompetence, lies, and scams. But personally, I find it inspiring and I find faith in humanity that people of all different walks of life, races, religions, even political affiliations
even
have
black
all
people.
come. Yes. Well, are they even human? Anyway, have all come together hand in hand to felt the quartering, to expose his lies and sordid schemes, to bring what was done in the darkness to the light, to get his affiliates who were wrongfully scammed out of their rightful money paid, to stop the quartering from stealing off of your Amazon orders, stealing your data, probably selling the shit to data brokers and stuff like that. I think it's a good thing. So he goes, oh, well, they scream about how bad life ruination is. They are all participating in it. No, Jeremy, the detractors, your critics are not a monolith. And let's be real, bro. The only person ruining your life is you. If you didn't lie about purchasing the coffee equipment, the coffee factory, if you didn't constantly lie and contradict yourself about how many staff you have, how the business works, if you actually paid your affiliates, if you didn't put shady in cookie stuffing in your links, then none of this shit. Well, that's the thing, right? This guy has participated in life ruination for the last decade. At least what his definition of life ruination is, which is making videos laughing at a retard on the internet or criticizing somebody's unethical practices, right? This guy, by his definition, did life ruination to Jack Murphy. He did it to Brie Larson. He did it to Matt Jarbo. He did it to members of the Magic the Gathering community. But now, by the way, he did it to a bunch of leftists. You know, it might have been justified, honestly. But he participated in this shit. And he made it his mission to ruin our lives back in April. Back in April, he thought he was a big man. And he thought he held all the cards. And he thought he would just snap away our YouTube channel, our livelihood, that he would snap away. Yep. Our kick. He would take away all our means of income. And he would also do this to all of his critics. Everybody who clipped him, everybody making fun of him. Luther Morgan, he struck down one of his videos. Mikey No More, he struck down one of his videos. Threatening Brittany Venti, threatening all sorts of critics. Mikey ended up losing his channel. Rantman got a bunch of fucking strikes on his channel. Camelot got a bunch of strikes on his channel. Even if we went away, even if we died, even if we got sued into the fucking poorhouse or whatever other people are still going to make fun of you, Jeremy. You can't stop the whole world from making fun of you or criticizing you by hiding in your hug box and denying that reality is happening. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. He says he won't be bullied. I'm going to be real, Jer. It's not up to you about whether you're going to be bullied or not. Like, you don't have control over that. Nobody has control over that.
The bullying will continue until
you know what I mean.
Improves,
like honestly, like who are you to say that? Who are you to say that? And he says it's really sad to see so many former friends doing it too.
Right?
You ever wonder why they're doing it, Jer? Why even your supposed friends have joined in on it? Is it because you were in the wrong, Jeremy? Is it because you couldn't handle getting a taste of your own medicine and you decided to go on a fucking power trip fantasy that blew up in your face? And now there's an eye on you constantly exposing every single mistake and every single bit of fraud you do? Oh, that is why, right? So he said, this shit was for the lulz months ago. It's moved way beyond into destroying this company because they know I care about it. Well, originally this was about the lulz. It was about us pausing and looking at Hannah Claire's funny faces as you told stories about pooping yourself and laughing at you. But what happened was when you got exposed as being a cuckold because Adam Sellers was exposed on Reddit as being involved in the swinging community and fucking other men's wives, a guy who's coincidentally at your house constantly and one of your longest best friends, right? You know, who you've shouted out on your show and stuff, and people started calling you a cuck. You then decided that you got to decide how people were allowed to make fun of you, and you decided you were going to ruin our lives and the lives of anybody who dared mock you. That's what you decided to do. You escalated a situation that, let's be real, had you just done nothing and Hannah Claire just stopped making funny faces, we would have all moved on. A long time ago. A long time ago, Jeremy.
Have done like a segment here or there.
Yeah.
Like about like whatever silly.
Like, had he just managed to shut his fucking mouth for like 2 weeks after the Adam Sellers reveal, he might have been totally fine. But he decided that he was going to control everything, that he was going to go into DMs with Josh Moon and ask the owner of Kiwi Farms permission to ruin our lives. Like, just think about that for a second. This guy went to the owner of Kiwi Farms and asked him permission to take away our livelihood.
What a piece of shit, dude.
That's what he did, okay? And then when the owner of Kiwi Farms wouldn't go along with his evil scheme and posted all these receipts publicly, Quartering then doubled down on this and started posting the same sort of unhinged threats to his own public Twitter, saying that he would take down our YouTube account. Then a few days later, it went down. He pretended like he had nothing to do with it. When minutes after our channel went down, Quartering posts his birthday card that was casino themed.
And by the way, my channel was taken down within the same 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, because the whole thing. So, by the way, this is what Quartering.
No strikes again.
This is what Quartering ultimately, his narrative falls apart, right? Andy's channel was unbanned by YouTube specifically. There was nothing on that account that was in violation of the terms of service.
And no new posts.
They restored that account. Quartering's YouTube representative got Andy's account banned for no fucking reason at all. And then used that account being banned to terminate the clip channel that was our editor's channel for ban evasion, thus costing our editor a 6-figure a year income when he has a newborn at home. And now Jeremy wants to pretend like he's the righteous good guy in all of this, and then everybody just has to leave him alone. But let's be real. It's gone way beyond just what happened to our editor or our clip channel. This guy did everybody wrong. He lied to his customers for years. He fraudulently raised money on the idea that he was buying all of this equipment that he never bought. He scammed people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, that's what this guy did. And he, by the way, while he was buying all these Rolex watches, saltwater aquariums, he neglected to pay his own affiliates who were on the ground floor level of building the business.
What a scumbag, bro.
Just stiff them while he's buying Rolex watches for himself. And he knew that he stiffed them. He knows who he owes money to. But he's such a two-bit chinsing hustler, just scumbag, that he thinks that he can get away with it. You want to know why? Because those affiliates don't have a platform. They don't have a way to speak out and get attention on the fact that Jeremy Hambley stole from them, the money that they earned. So until it came to Luther Morgan's attention and then to our attention and Don Flurgandy's attention and all the other people covering this, Jeremy Hambley had no intention of paying any of his staff a penny. Oh, By the way, this same guy is also stealing everybody's data and skimming money off of your Amazon purchases. And you had no idea that any of this was going on. You didn't consent to any of this. And it was against FTC and Amazon terms of service. Oh, and by the way, this weekend, the guy's also threatening another clip channel, acting like a fucking mafia don, telling everybody, well, he isn't telling everybody, because this is the thing. He doesn't want to take it down and face the public backlash of actually having the balls to file the claim against Alyssa Clips. So what does he do? He goes into Alyssa Clips DMs. It should be a shame if something happened to your videos. I'm trying to be nice here. You're going to take down the video exposing my coffee company. Oh, I'm going to take it down. And it's like, this is the exact sort of shakedown bullshit tactics you did to us. I'm sorry, you have to stop doing this shit, particularly when you're stealing other people's clips on an industrial scale. Doing industrial copyright infringement with one hand while claiming that you're going to strike down other people to protect your copyright.
Her video is
a fucking lane.
It's
Pick a fucking lane.
Right?
And this entire shitstorm has converged over the course of a single fucking weekend. And this guy still refuses to actually take any sort of meaningful accountability. I was waiting. I gave him a chance today to just come clean. I tweeted it out this morning. It's going to be very telling how Jeremy Hambly reacts to all of this, because he wants people to forgive him. He wants people to let this go and let it slide and let him keep grifting and let him keep scamming people, right? That's what he wants. But he's not willing to do anything to earn that sort of forgiveness. He's not willing to make amends with anybody. So him. He's sitting here crying his eyes out, saying, people participating in it are evil. Were you evil when you went after Brie Larson for 260 something videos or more? Were you evil when you drove Jack Murphy off the internet, posting his sex tape on every single tweet that he posted? Were you evil when you dogpiled Matt Jarbo for flagging other people's videos down and now you're guilty of the same fucking shit? Or is this just what goes around comes around, buddy? Is this not just you reaping what you fucking sowed, you moron? And he goes, so when it's gone, and they laugh. So he's admitting it's going to go away. He's admitting the coffee company is going to fail. And instead of admitting that it's his fault that it fucking failed, he's trying to blame the trolls and the detractors.
Remember,
the truth
you're
is,
not the good guys.
Well, there are no good guys in this, Jeremy. I don't sit here and pretend that I'm this moral, righteous man. He's not saying you and Mel are sitting there, the biggest guilty drama mongers, race grifters, whatever the you want to call it, right? You guys are sitting there pretending you're these clean, faultless, righteous Christian people. We never made any claim like that. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here talking about how our show is about saving America or the West, or we're going to bring souls to Christ. That's you. That's you that want to pretend you're the good guy. You're a fucking shameless, grifting scumbag. And I said this on Twitter. You've told one too many fucking lies. You've burned one too many people, and now you're getting what you fucking deserve. There are no good guys in this situation. There's just people. That's the reality, Jeremy. This isn't a Disney movie.
I have to say, though, your website not having cookies that go into people's computers to scrape money and info, it being taken down is a good thing.
Well, wait, why did you take it down? Why did you take it down? Why did you take it down this weekend, Jeremy? Because you know what you were doing was fucking wrong. You know, but it's a glitch in the system.
No,
you had no idea. It's a glitch in the system. It's always a glitch in the system. It's like, how competent can you be? Where you've got glitches in the system that lead to Dankula and Bearing and your channel going down. You had glitch in the system, my fucking ass. Glitch in the system that led to all your shorts going down when they were all getting copyright claimed. That was a glitch in the system. When you sent out 500 bags of coffee and lit $10,000 on fire, we're also supposed to believe that was a glitch in the system.
Totally.
Then when you get caught with the affiliate codes, scamming people, skimming fucking money that you had no right to fucking do, bud, then it's also a glitch in the system.
sure.
Oh, and by the way, when he doesn't pay out his affiliates what they're owed, it's also a glitch in the system, right? No, buddy. No, you're insulting people's intelligence. You say whatever you think you have to say to escape consequences in any given moment. That's why I have no interest in engaging in some sort of an arbitration with you or some sort of a settlement with you, because you will say anything in order to avoid the consequences of your own actions, because you're such a spineless worm. You will lie. You'll tell a different lie the next day, the next hour, the next minute. You are a fucking lying liar who lies. You are a fucking fraud, and you deserve to be fucking exposed. And you refuse to take even the slightest step forward to apologize to all of the people that you fucked over. And that's just the beginning of this process, bro. I don't know what to say. So here we go. We're not the good guys. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
no, we never claimed to be.
Good
So he says one day when they succeed, so we're just going to succeed. So the trolls are winning. It said, hey, ring it up. Ring it up, Luther Dub. The fraudulent reporting.
Please. Oh, please,
Jeremy,
Jer. Please.
Ain't this the pot calling the kettle?
You
buddy?
piece of
You
shit.
fucking scumbag. By the way, these reports are not fraudulent
At all.
These reports over copyright claims come from the legitimate owners of the content that this guy is freebooting, stealing, and profiting off of to prop up his dying channel that nobody's fucking interested in. Okay? It's not us reporting him. It's not you reporting him out there. It's the copyright holders. Now, they might be notified by people online who don't like Jeremy, but ultimately it's them deciding to take an action on their copyright material, which apparently Jeremy has no issue with, since he's going to elicit clips directly and threatening to take her down for content that's actually transformative. The fucking scumbag.
This
Flagging,
is
or when I
crazy.
decide it's just not worth it anymore. All they will have done is hurt the livelihood of dozens of people who depend on this company. Just the other day, I think literally the day before this, he said that it was just him. It was a one-man operation.
Yes, we covered it.
Who are these dozens of people? And this is what I said to Jeremy when he's talking about he's going to rally all of his supporters. I said, bro, very few people are willing to defend you. The ones that are paid shills like Mel. Right?
Of course, yeah, of course.
But even those few people who are willing to defend you can't keep up with the contradictions and lies. His narrative changes constantly to the point where it's so inconsistent that nobody can take it seriously. He goes from one day he has dozens of staff, the next day it's just him. The next day there's like 5 people working there, the next day it's just him. It's crazy. One day there's a coffee factory, the next day there's not a coffee factory.
By
and
the
it's
way,
like,
Ash, if your business is shut down and you have employees, is it our fault that you put cookies on the PC and you flag people? It's not their fault.
Our fault.
It's not our
It's
fault.
honestly not
your
anybody's fault.
It's Jared's
but
fault.
your own.
Yes.
But this guy goes walking around, waddling around like his shit doesn't fucking stink, that he's the king of the world, that he can do what he wants, that nobody can ever hold him accountable. And he wonders why, when he acts so smug and so defiant and just blatantly lies to people's faces like he does in the face of overwhelming evidence, he wonders why he gets the response that he does. If anybody else was doing this, Jeremy, they would get the exact same response, bro. This has nothing to do with people are jealous of you or they're upset with your politics or anything like that, Jeremy. It has to do with the fact that the note is due. The rent is due. The bills are due. You've been sitting there racking up a debt for the last decade of being the dirtiest, greasiest, scamming scumbag. And the bill has finally come. And you think that you won't ever have to fucking pay. I'm telling you, if we don't make you pay, somebody down the line is certainly going to, bro. You're not escaping this one. You're not escaping this one, little bro. It's fucking over. And it's time to admit that it's fucking over and stop blaming other people. He says, does that sound like a righteous goal? Yes, it does.
Yes.
It does sound
Yes.
It does sound like a righteous goal. Felting you after what you did to us and so many other creators is in fact a righteous fucking goal.
If
okay?
you have employees who are backing you to destroy other people, I don't give a f if they're fired. Find a new job, bitch.
Yeah.
Or like, feel bad other jobs. Yeah, helping.
But Jeremy, like he's entitled to be a public figure making millions of dollars a year from poorly reading news articles and drop shipping coffee. And I'm sorry to tell him, he is not entitled to that. He's just not. So he says, it's been never ending for months.
We told you. We told you.
I told you, Jeremy, what would happen back in April. I told you that if you struck us down, we would become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. I told you you did not know what you were doing and that you were going to end up in the deep waters and you were going to drown. And that's what's happening, Jer. For whatever reason, Jeremy Hambly.
Over a fucking coffee company?
No, listen, Jeremy. Listen, Jeremy, there's so much more to it. The coffee company and the scams and the lies. I know. He knows that he's lying. He just says whatever he feels like he needs to say to avoid punishment. Just like he admitted to doing before the college discipline board. He says he can manipulate people's emotions and their heartstrings, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So he's just a very dishonest, bad faith actor from Jump Street and always has been. He says it's way beyond critique or seeking truth. They are obsessively trying to destroy my life. What were you doing to Brie Larson, Jack Murphy, Matt Jarbo? I'm just saying. It's been going on for months. Boo-hoo. So was the boo fucking who, Jer? I'm here to tell you this is going to be going on for years,
until I'm dead.
Basically, until I'm dead in the ground, this shit is going to continue going on. And by the way, even after I'm dead or Andy's dead or you sue us or whatever, other people are still going to do the exact same thing. Okay. The more and more that you fight against this and lie and scam, the tighter the noose becomes, buddy. Like this is quicksand that you're in, and the struggling and the crying that you're doing is just making you drown faster. Says all while moralizing and pretending to be the good guys. No, you're the one that's moralizing. You and Mel sit up there and talk about your Christianity and you thump your Bible and you talk about how everybody critiquing you are demons. You are the one that paints it that way. You are the one that keeps escalating the situation, making threats of suing people, making threats of taking people's channels down. You need to take the temperature down. You need to admit fault in this situation. And then maybe everybody will start to slowly let it go. But the way that you're digging in your heels and refusing to ever admit any fault in anything is going to lead to you being DSP. It's already there. It's already there.
He already is DSP, bro. DSP makes more money than him.
Fucking L. Had he taken this L back in April, he would probably be back to normal now. But he refused to take a smaller L then. Yeah. And now it's just gets to be a larger and larger and larger L as time goes on. He has less and less leverage. So he says, anyway, I spent the weekend getting the website all updated, looking and working much better now. And then he says, I know even posting this will inspire a new wave of videos about me crashing out. Well, because you are crashing out. And if you know that, why are you doing this? But he says, I have a lot of responsibility for the people that depend on this business. So this is what's crazy to me, right? Apparently, it's our responsibility. Apparently, it's on me and you and the viewer at home and the average person on Twitter or Kiwi Farms or wherever to take care of Quartering's coffee staff. Like, what are we talking about? You're the one who's responsible for them. You're their employer. You shouldn't have acted so recklessly in the first place, Jeremy. You put their livelihoods at risk. But here's the truth. You have admitted that there are no employees. Luther can't find the employees. Nobody actually depends on this other than you.
There never was an employee
there
besides
never
Maggie.
Was.
Besides Maggie,
there is no staff.
No.
But even if there was, it's your fucking fault. What do you say to Starbucks? Get woke, go broke. You know?
Yeah.
It's the same shit here. If you scam people and lie to people, don't be surprised when they fucking shit on you, bro. It's very simple. And he says, I spent years building this, but it's no longer fun. Who said that running a business is fun? He says it would be much easier to just close it down. Then close it down.
Bye.
Close it down. Log off the internet. You know, you're supposed multimillionaire. You say you can't fucking retire? Too bad, bud. You had a decade of this gravy train. Supposedly you were set for life before you even started doing YouTube.
Bye.
How did you spend yourself into fucking bankruptcy like this, Jer? How could you make so many bad decisions and then it's on everybody else that you made all these bad decisions and we have to feel bad for you? You.
All right. Let's continue. Nope.
So he says there is nothing he can do other than rally his supporters who vastly outnumber them.
Yo!
I'm ringing the bell.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's just delusional. This is the same shit he was saying. Remember when he was kicked off the Rumble homepage and he had hardly any viewers on his live stream? And he said, oh, soon I'm going to promote on my YouTube channel, my 2 million subscriber channel, and then we're going to have 10,000 viewers every day. Remember? Remember this?
Yeah.
And then he promoted it, and then he didn't see any increase in viewership.
What
Truth
happened?
is, the truth is that quartering has no actual engagement. He has no actual fans. The fans that he once had, he did have a fan base, like back in 2018, 2019, 2020.
Miraculously, by the way.
He did have a solid support base who bought into all of his scams and all of his schemes. But one by one, he burned every single one of them. He drove away all of his actual fans, all of his shooters, all of his guys by scamming and scheming and shilling. And now there's nobody fucking left. He has no organic engagement. Nobody is willing to defend him. And the people who are willing to defend him can't keep up with the web of lies that he's constructed, the contradictions that continually happen. Jer's strongest soldier, Mike, Mega Mike or whatever, is losing his mind every fucking day. Like challenging people to dox him and debate him and all this crazy fucking shit. Just embarrassing himself. And that's literally the only guy. That's literally the only guy that he has out there who's doing it for free. The only other person is paid is Melanie Mack or people in the past that he has paid that might defend him. That's it. There is no magical riders of Rohan that are coming over the ridge to destroy the casino battalions, Jer. You are not a sleeping giant. Your 2 million subscribers don't mean shit. And ultimately, this is what Jer got. This is why he got into trouble in the first place, is because he believes that his 2 million subscriber count on YouTube makes him an untouchable god who's above everybody else. And he has this massive audience, but it's a fantasy. Less than 2% of Quartering's viewers watch his videos on average. The average Quartering video gets about 40,000 views these days. That's just the truth, Jeremy. You are not this massive, bigger creator with this huge platform, bro. The truth is we have the bigger platform, Jeremy. You can't just like pretend that none of this is happening and then punch down and intimidate smaller creators, bro. That's not how this is going to work. Not to mention, there's a bunch of other creators involved in this who also have a bigger platform than you, bud. So you are you're not able to bring in these riders of Rohan. They don't exist. It's non-existent. It's a literal ghost army, you know. Anyway.
All right. So my cat was meowing nonstop. All righty. Let's continue. Wait.
So he says it's option 2. Right?
Okay. Yep. Continue.
So Kroiki here goes, not for nothing, Mr. Quartering, but you probably shouldn't have messed with them in the first place. Sounds like you've gravely underestimated them and their rabid fan base. And this is the truth. He really thought that we were fucking nothing, that we had no audience, we had no fans, we had no friends, nobody was going to come to our defense, and he was going to get away with all of this shit. You know? He says they'll just circle back to you, flag them, and cost their editor his job, which is true. And it is a rough situation. Quartering, just instead of just letting this go has to double down on his lies and say they made the whole thing up.
You dare?
So the messages Josh Moon are fake. The tweets that are archived from your own timeline,
flagged channels went down like that magically.
Yeah.
Oh.
He says they were banned because both creators were previously banned, which is a lie. At the time of that channel going down, my personal channel was not banned, and Andy's had been unbanned by YouTube. It's just a complete and utter lie.
And
by
this is why, Jer, we will never come for like an agreement. You are a lying sack
what
of
do you
shit.
think is going to happen here, bud?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Then he said they lied that it was their editor's channel or else it wouldn't have went down.
Okay, well, we have the paperwork.
It wouldn't have went down under any other circumstance except for the shady circumstance you did, where you did inside baseball with the high-ranking YouTube representative to take our channel down fraudulently. Because, otherwise it wouldn't have gone down. And you show your flag history. Oh, see, guys, this proves it. This proves it. No, Jeremy, because you didn't say you were going to flag it. You said to Josh in DMs, you would go directly to your YouTube rep. You said this in public as well, bro. So, by the way, even if he wasn't the one who went to his YouTube rep, which he obviously was, you're the one who did this, bro, because you stoked it. You incited people to take down the channel. So if we're guilty by your standards for what's happening to your coffee company, then you're guilty for what happened to our fucking YouTube channel, bud. And everybody, even the most reasonable, level-headed people online, all agree, Jer. There's not one soul on earth who fucking believes you, okay? Then we have here Montana Wookie talks about they're going to order some coffee through Walmart in a couple days because Jer's like, oh, I'm going to be in Walmart. And Quartering says it probably won't be ready for order for a few weeks. He has no idea how long they take to check stuff in.
Wait, but didn't he just say he released like 100 pounds of coffee?
You know, he sent 5,000 pound shipment to Walmart and all this. How about, Jer, you stop promising this stuff to people before it's actually available? You know what I mean? Like, actually get into Walmart and then start promoting that you're in Walmart. But it's always promise after promise after promise, and he never fucking delivers on anything. And if he does, it's always a lot less than he promised. Always.
Imagine ordering coffee, and then you have to wait a month for it. Just go to the store. Go to the store and buy coffee. Who's like, oh, I'm gonna wait a month for coffee.
Quartering then decides he's going to go to his various YouTube channels, Quartering Live, Jeremy Hambley, and the Quartering, and post links to that tweet thread crying his eyes out about the trolls so that he could get online support on Twitter, so he could raise an army, as though it would make any fucking difference, as though anybody would even care. Because the truth is, the vast majority of Quartering's viewers, they're clickbaited or they're elderly and they don't even care about Quartering's content, let alone Quartering's personal drama that's going on. Let alone they care enough about that drama to go on x.com and start fighting with random people to defend Jer's honor. But he actually believes that that's a thing that was going to happen because he's drunk and on pills and he doesn't want to accept reality. Okay, that's what this is. It's reality denial. It's delusion. Let's continue.
All right.
There it is on the Hambley channel as well. He's posting it everywhere. By the way, guys, he got no supportive tweets. He ended up having to delete all of these tweets. On his main tweet, he had only 8 replies that weren't hidden out of over 300 responses.
Well,
but he's vastly outnumbering everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Wait, so you're telling me all these channels, millions of subs combined, he only got 8 positive tweets with the...
Yes.
Yes. It's over. It's over.
He ended up deleting all of that shit because he got community noted. He got community noted on his pinned tweet. So he was so humiliated by this community note that he deletes his pinned tweet, thus leading all of those people who would then click on the YouTube community post to rally around him to a dead link, to a deleted tweet. Okay? That's what happened. So the community note here says the quartering is facing criticism over Amazon affiliate links on his website without a clear affiliate disclosure. Amazon requires associates to disclose this relationship, and FTC rules require clear disclosure of material connections. Suffer, Jer. Suffer, bitch.
And there's links like sources on that as well.
Because he's in the wrong and he's cooked. So there he is saying, it's going to be easier to close it down, blah, 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 blah. Let's continue. Okay, so then he says, okay, cool. Now we're going to have some fun. So I guess the implication here is he's going to flag down more people's channels. He's going to flag down Bearing and Venti and Luther and all this stuff. Or he's going to start suing people or something like this. He's going to do gay ops in some Discord somewhere.
It's all fair game.
Yeah, well, he's going to say that here. I think that might be I think that's the next tweet. So Kepi here says, everything is fair game, like you said, though, right? And Quartering agrees and goes, yup. Now, I have never actually showed Quartering's tweet where he said everything is fair game because I didn't believe it was real.
I thought it was the Ralph quote. With
I honestly thought it was a parody of Ralph and a gay op by the trolls. But Quartering has now confirmed that he actually said that and that he still believes that.
I actually think it was a parody, but he's such a pilled out drunk retard. He thinks he may have said that. That's what I think.
He doesn't even know whether he said it or not, right?
I'm pretty sure.
So I actually said to him, I said, Jeremy, this is unhinged, man. You can't say shit like that. And then he deleted all his tweets again. So after he said everything is fair game and he's going to have fun, I called it out. I said, bro, this is unhinged.
It was real. It was real.
Pray for Jeremy. He's lighting himself on fire, his career on fire. This isn't good. He's opening the floodgates to awful shit. And there he is. He deletes all these tweets.
Follow this Twitter account, of course.
It's like, bro, you think that people aren't going to have it archived, that nobody's going to see it? Are you fucking stupid, man?
A thread of seed.
It really was. It's just a full-blown thread of seed. And then I said here, I go, Jer has now deleted his tweet threatening that everything is fair game and is back to pretending he's unbothered and flourishing. It's mental illness, y'all. It's mental illness, y'all. He goes, I hope everyone has a great weekend, smiley face.
Stop it.
Every time he busts out the smiley face, he's fucking seething. Then he says he's playing bingo with his mom tomorrow. Should be fun. So you're engaging with all these trolls on the internet and you're telling them where you're going to be tomorrow with your own mother, using your mother as a human shield against trolls on the internet. That's fucking low, Jeremy. Then he's in such a seething mold after he deletes all of his shit, and then pretends that he's unbothered. He does this just for when this gets community noted. So he's already anticipating that he's going to be corrected by the public record with receipts and community noted. But he expects all of you to go along with this like a cult and deny the truth and the receipts that we all see with our own eyes and believe Jer, a known lying liar that lies, over the community notes. So it's just for when this gets community noted, there seems to be some non-controversy. If it's a non-controversy, why are you addressing it? About using Amazon affiliate links to your own store. Nope, that's not what this is about, Jer. What this is actually about, buddy, is that you're violating FTC guidelines. Jer puts in an AI overview question here. We don't know what he asked. He doesn't put the question in. But what he did here was wrong. What Jeremy is doing is inserting a cookie that nobody knew about.
Which is illegal.
So you can't do this, Jer.
You can't do this.
You have to disclose that this is happening, man.
My AI overview, when I asked the exact question of what happened, was this is not allowed. It's against terms of service. And it linked everything. It's a bullshit.
By the way, if it's a non-controversy, if it was totally above board and legitimate, why have you removed it? Right? Why have you removed it?
Oh, yeah.
The proof is in the pudding that it was f***ed up. Okay? Nobody likes this shit. Even if it was legal, It's unethical. People don't fucking like it, Jeremy, which is why you've had to remove it, because you're under the pressure. The walls are closing in, your scams are being exposed, and you've lied too many times. And then you're just lashing out and crashing out on the regular every weekend. Okay. Continuing. Heel versus Babyface is dunking on you, Jer. Goes, I've lost my watch. Can someone tell me what time it is? It's Miller time! And Bering says, oh no, it's Miller time, isn't it? And would it ever continue to be Miller time this weekend? So now we're into the affiliate link scam meltdown.
Yep.
So this is an explanation of what's going on.
Okay.
Dino 3. Quartering and Coffee Brand Coffee are incredibly deceptive. When you use the buycbc.com link, there's a hidden redirect that drops an Amazon associate cookie into your browser. Even if the coffee margin is slim, he potentially gets a cut of everything you buy on Amazon for the next 24 hours. And now there's a handy dandy infograph that I have pinned to the top of my Twitter that breaks the whole thing down. You type in buycbc.com, you're silently directed to Amazon with his associate tag. Amazon drops the associate cookie in your browser and it lasts a day. You browse and buy anything on Amazon during the next 24 hours, and Quartering gets 1 to 4% of all the things that you buy in your cart. And he also gets to know what you bought.
That's unhinged. That's actually sick
Isn't
and
it?
twisted. That
There
is
it is.
twisted, bro. Oh my God.
Fucking dirty, buddy. Dirty, filthy shit. So Brad Cool points out the Coffee Brand Coffee Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter all went dead on the same week. I wouldn't be surprised if he never had control of these accounts until now, since he didn't actually own the company until recently. Because this is the thing. Quartering claimed that there were no other owners, that he had no other partners. Then a few months ago, that was the story for years. Then a few months ago, he admitted that he had partners. We're like, what? What the f are you talking about? Then he just said a couple weeks ago, I bought out all of my partners and I now have control over the company. So I'm wondering if he didn't, I think Brad Cool might be onto something. He didn't have access to any of these accounts for the last year because he didn't actually own the full company. But Quartering can't be relied upon to tell us anything because he's unreliable. He's a liar.
Alrighty, here we go.
So here's his tweet on the Coffee Brand Coffee Twitter. And he goes, it's been a while. Just wanted to announce we fully revamped our website. There were some technical issues that caused a bit of a hiccup, and we are very sorry for that. Almost everything is back in stock, and the fall flavors are coming soon, also soon to be available via Walmart. Now, this tweet was Quartering received hundreds and hundreds of replies calling him out for all of his scams. Look at all these hidden replies. We're just going to have a look at some of them.
Here we go.
So you got goaded into posting on this account. Can you make a seethe blend of coffee? You clearly know the taste. Strange response from a company owner. Doesn't mean it's not white label shit. You can't even show us your facility on video. Why not post this from the official account you haven't posted in over a year? Ooh. Continuing on. I need everyone to know if you go on his website and then shop on Amazon within an hour or so, Jeremy actually gets commission for every order you make through Amazon and can see what you're shopping for. Do not risk going on his website. It's not worth it. And there were so many tweets like that. And Quartering had to hide all of them. He only
Phil
got
Collins, the real
within
Phil
5 hours. Within 5 hours, he got one positive reply. One. Everything else was hidden. Everything else. So Brittany Venti replies showing that she actually managed to produce the coffee soap, the coffee scrub that Jer lied and said that he was going to produce, but he never did. But Brittany Venti actually delivered on. She's got Coffee Brit Coffee. Well, Jer couldn't handle that and blocked her, as Brittany says, because we have a transparency page unlike him. So he couldn't even handle a little bit of a banter. A little bit of bants from Brittany Venti.
It's not here, but there was a response to this tweet showing Shuan had bought the coffee.
No!
She goes, hey, Britt, I bought your... And then he deleted his tweet. Shout outs to Shu on it. That's funny.
So Luther just goes, we're going back to the dozens of staff claim.
Yeah.
Does that include the Indian staff?
Sure.
Life ruination, please. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Quartering really is the biggest cry bully in the world. Why didn't you pay the affiliates the money they are owed? Greed. If at Guns 1974 is wrong, show us the receipts. So this is the saga now of Guns 1974, who was an affiliate for Quartering in his coffee brand coffee, and Quartering didn't pay him, scammed him, and he goes on a quest. But Kino Grove here points out Quartering is now misrepresenting his use of affiliate links. BuyCBC.com is not a niche website. It automatically redirects to Amazon without the user's input. So here's what actually has to happen to make this legit. You go to buycoffeebrandcoffee.com. There's a disclaimer on the site that says by clicking this link, you're consenting to have these cookies that take a cut from your Amazon purchases and stuff like that. And then you have to click on that link and go there, and then it would be fine. But if you just go there and it automatically redirects you without you clicking anything to Amazon and puts this cookie in, that's where the problem is. And Jer's misrepresenting reality. So then he says everything is now fair game again, which sounds like he's going on another flagging spree, which he attempted to do with Alyssa clips later on in the weekend.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah, there's just like there were so many like
a non-traversy.
Yeah.
Then why are you responding if it was a non-traversy?
I know. Let's keep going here.
Yeah,
there he is. We got some repeats in here. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So there's Crazy Sharp, who Jer scammed and says, well, that means you're going to fix the affiliate site too, so you can pay me the $302 you owe me for my sales. Right, Jer? You going to pay up?
Wow.
And he starts tweeting at Melanie Mack and says, this is what you're going to be associated with. This is the kind of person you're working with. He can't even respond to a simple question regarding a debt that is owed. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that Quartering owes money that he's refusing to make things right with. Bering picks up the story, and I think this is the only reason why he actually got paid. And this was a guy who did commercials for Jer. Remember, we showed this guy in his commercial. Back towards the start of the year. He says, Jer, I think you got to pay this guy is $300.
Oh, fuck.
Pay him.
Bering's got him. Come on. And then Jer has to respond finally, right? Here we go.
By the way, here we have, no, you cannot legally or ethically inject affiliate links into a redirect URL without disclosing it. So there you go, Jer. There's the actual AI bullshit answer. Okay. Now, right after this, Quartering burns his affiliate link.
But why?
So he removes the tag from the link.
But it was fair. It was legal,
I know, right? It was totally ethical and legal, right?
How is this?
Obviously not, Jeremy. Obviously not, or you would have kept it in place, right? So don't try and pretend like the detractors and the critics aren't right. You've got Don Flurgandy reporting on this, the most trusted name in news, Channel 404 News. Quartering removes affiliate tags after claiming what he was doing was totally fine. He decided to remove the tags from his buycbc.com redirect URL. Log the hell off already, old man. You're washed. He's washed.
Well, no, he's dirty. Let's be real. It's not
online. Well, not in real life.
I know,
but online.
Yes.
So then Stream Standard here goes, remember those Mother Days boxes Jeremy was begging us to buy to save the coffee business? He was making commission on that too in April of 2025, confirming now to see how far back this goes. So he's been doing this for at least the last year, doing all of this commission link bullshit.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That's actually
so there it was back in April of 2025. He was doing this stuff. If you clicked on that link, you know.
Wow. There it is.
That's the tag there.
On MTG headquarters as well. That's crazy, dude. Holy
POV,
fuck.
You just found out that the Quartering and Coffee Brand Coffee affiliate program makes you abide by the laws of the Republic of India per their terms and conditions. Thanks to Luther for finding this incredible scoop. So all the affiliates were bound by the laws of India, sir. Look at this. The operating agreement will be governed by the laws of the Republic of India.
Yo!
Why, Jer, do you want people to abide by the laws of India? Is it because you're a scamming scammer? I imagine so, right?
Do not redeem.
Holy man. So Brad Cool's pointing out it looks like Jer has got control of the coffee brand coffee Facebook page as well. Okay, continuing along.
Okay.
There it is. But by the way, people who manage this page, 2 in the US and 1 in the Philippines.
What? Wait, what?
So Jer's one of the managers of the Facebook page is in the Philippines. So
remove the Filipino guy.
Yes. Yeah. So it was a Filipino person running it up until yesterday.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like the site or the link? Or
the
like...
Facebook. Yeah, the Facebook. Yeah. And there it is, brewing something special for fall, but he locked the replies. He deleted the tweet that got all of the nasty comments and then put up a new one. Yeah. And then he goes, it has come to our attention. There is some confusion / inconsistencies with our various short URLs. So it's a confusion. He had no idea this shit was going on. We're meant to believe, right?
What are we doing?
Come on. Then he goes, they have all been updated to either go to our main website homepage or short links go directly to Amazon. Wow, Jer. So now you're finally compliant because what you were doing before was illegal, buddy.
I think he should still be locked up. To be honest.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to pretend like you did nothing wrong? Just admit to the wrongdoing. There was a confusion, guys. No, there was no fucking confusion. So now we're going to get deeper into the scammed affiliate situation.
Uh-oh.
So Crazy Sharp says, quartering, you have brought this all on yourself. So you don't now get to try and play the victim. Like you always say in your videos when Democrats tell you not to believe your lying eyes. Do you think we're stupid? We all see your contradictions and bullshit. It took some of us a little longer, but now you've taken somebody that was a big supporter of yours and turned them into someone that will revel in watching you fail. I don't wish bad things on people, but if you lose everything, I will not at all care.
Ooh.
This was a guy who was selling the coffee. One of the most successful people.
Wow, I followed him.
And Jer turned him against him by scamming him and others.
And now he's retweeting our show. Let's go.
Brad Cool Unlimited, another fellow founder betrayed. Terrible mistake, Jeremy. The founders of Coffee Brand Coffee have turned against you, buddy. The foundations are being destroyed, and what shall the righteous do? And then Crazy Sharp just goes, you know what? I lied. I'm wishing you the worst. Suffer, Jer. Suffer, bish.
Oh, we're getting a load here. Hang on.
Oh, let's see if we can get it to load.
Was it this?
So he goes, oh yeah, go ahead.
There we go.
I'm a GWOT era veteran. Ooh. We never sleep and we basically live on hate and caffeine. I have nothing but time to spend on here using AI to make pictures of Jeremy and posting constantly until he pays me the money he owes me for the affiliate program. And I guarantee I'm not the only one he owes money to. Jer fucking over veterans, not paying them what they're
veterans? That's actually
what
crazy.
What a piece of shit,
I thought he was
buddy.
Like the veteran guy, you know?
You know?
Wow.
So there he is saying you pay me the $302 you owe me. Okay.
Wow.
So he goes, cool. You almost have enough money to pay me what's remaining of my affiliate sales numbers. So Jer realizes how bad this is and says, email me. So he's looking to negotiate. He's looking to pay his way out of this situation. But we just got to remember, he never would have paid this guy or anybody else unless he was pressed as hard as he was to do so. Okay, let's continue.
Okay. There you go.
And he says, by the way, I archived all of this, so don't delete it. I'll send you an email later. He says, see, Jer, it's not just about me. I was irritated with you before, but now you f***ed me and I'm pissed. But the bigger picture is you have an affiliate program that is still tracking sales, which means you have outstanding debts to others outside of just me. So I think a private email to me isn't going to cut it. You've been blaming Luther, Camelot, Warski, PPP, a ton of other people for what's going on when it's very clear that this is all your fault. So keep my $300 and use it to figure out how the f*** you're going to pay all those other people that are in those pictures.
Wait.
So this is from Quartering's dashboard, from his own software.
What?
So he knows. He knows who he owes money to, and he could send the money out today. But what he's demanding is that all of these people who haven't been involved with him for years now have to come and email him one by one and beg for him to send them the money that he owes them.
Lock him up.
Rather than just automatically sending out the payments.
Lock him up.
And this is probably such a small amount of money. It's probably a matter of a couple grand at most. But this guy is such a fucking scumbag, so determined to squeeze every last nickel and dime out that he's scamming his own affiliates and not paying them. So this has come to my attention. There are a few people from our past affiliate program that are still owed their final payouts from like a year ago. Buddy, you didn't see the payments come out of your account. So you know what I mean? You knew that this was an issue, and it's been an issue for over a year. He says, I sincerely apologize. I have spent the week fixing a lot of gremlins that piled up over the year.
Okay.
He says, email me with a screenshot of you affiliate dashboard. So he's drunk because he forgot the R, you know. But it's like you have access to their affiliate dashboard. You run this shit. This is insane. And I'll get you paid out plus a bonus for the trouble once I confirm your account. How about just pay them? Why do they have to chase you for the money you owe them?
Here we go.
Then Camelot's like, well, how about you reverse every strike on the channels that you hit? Why don't you PayPal Kino Casino projected lost earnings since April from the clip channel?
Please.
Then apologize to everyone you threatened and all those deleted posts. Then I recommend taking a month off the internet. Cheers. Now, would that fix every problem?
Nope.
No. But you know what? It would be a pretty good fucking start. You know?
Yep.
And it would be like, okay, well, at least he's fucking trying. And these are things that will cost him. But you know what? He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't reverse these channels and strikes. He doesn't have the money to pay for the lost earnings. He has nothing, so he can't do anything.
Well, for our channels, he'd have to call his person and go, yeah, I lied about all that. And he'd be in trouble, so it's impossible. It's over. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luther, just with the obvious like reality check goes, does he not have access to the dashboard? It's your job to pay people, not people coming to you on their hands and knees asking for the money they owed. Go through the GoAF Pro app and send the fucking checks out. That being said, I want to be fair to Quartering. If he actually pays people what they're owed, that would be a good start at repairing his brand and reputation. Pay the people, Jeremy. Like, that's the only thing you're supposedly good for is having money, and you can't even fucking pay people what they're owed.
Jail.
Your most loyal supporters who built the coffee company on their back. Okay.
Jail.
So Crazy Sharp gives the update. Quartering actually paid me. Okay. He says it still doesn't erase all the past transgressions in my book, but at least I can buy my wife something. Luther and Baring, thank you. It should not have needed your involvement. At least maybe this will get the others that are owed to get paid. So if we go to the next slide, we can see these DMs closer up. So Quartering says, I apologize. You can remove all the links. Maybe one day when things settle down, we'll relaunch it. Did you get the money? Yes. Now this is where it gets amazing. Okay, I know you're in Jer Bad Club these days. He's so buck broken, he's referring to himself as Jer now. Oh no! He's accepting it. He's accepting how fucking felted he is now. He says he genuinely apologizes. He had no idea. Honestly, is it better for him that he didn't know or that he did know? Because at a certain point, it's like, how incompetent can you fucking be, bro? Like, if you can't be trusted to pay these people out, you can't be trusted to run a fucking coffee company or be trusted with people's information, their payment details and data, because you're obviously a fucking goof. Anyway.
All right. There we go.
So Luther says, I appreciate you coming forward. I know it doesn't erase all of Quartering's grifts and scams and flagging, but in this particular instance, he did the right thing and pay his guns. I hope he will use this as a stepping stone to pay all the other affiliates. Pay them. Just pay them and get it over with. This guy says his justification doesn't even begin to make sense. He knew he had this big affiliate program running, yet he was never paying out on it. It wasn't automated, obviously. What part wasn't working properly other than his brain not realizing, hey, I haven't paid anyone out for months and then years? You know?
Well, because he doesn't care, bro. He wants
so
to
then
make
he
a
got
buck the quick way.
he got community noted on this one as well.
Oh, no.
Coffee Brand Coffee has only publicly come out in response to multiple people claiming lost wages and a legal loophole requiring people must only file legal disputes in India. And this is an attempt to quell public outcry. Oh, buddy. So then he has, I've made contact with one former affiliate and have issued payment. Hopefully they will confirm here, but they don't have to. Obviously, I will go through the emails again tomorrow. I'm so very sorry. I had no idea the plugin wasn't working properly, and that falls on him.
Too late.
It's too late.
Too late.
So then it just gets to a whole other level now, where these DMs come out. Gabe Hoffman, Jewish multimillionaire hedge fund manager, producer of The Open Secret, that ended a top Hollywood producer pedophile's career, okay, comes out and says Jeremy Hambley, the Quartering's mafia-style threats to ruin people's channels and income through false flags because he doesn't like people making fun of him simply needs to be exposed. Sorry, Alyssa Clips, this must be done. So this is what Quartering messages to Alyssa Clips. Please take my video down. Wish you all the best, but it's just a straight rip. And I'm not trying to issue any strikes. Well, gee, Jer, wouldn't it be nice for you to practice what you preach and not steal other people's content for your fucking shorts? Now, mind you, this is an edited video that Return of the Mac and Cheese made that Alyssa uploaded to her channel that we're now going to go over on our show at some point this week. Probably not today because we don't have fucking time. But everybody's going to see this. More people are going to see this now because you wanted to take it down, okay? He says, I'm not trying to issue any strikes. I know a lot of people are cool with you clipping their stuff, but I am not. For the record, Ib didn't flag down that video, and I'm privately reaching out before I take action on yours because this is how I actually operate.
Okay, so how about this, Jer? You know what then, Jer? I hope everyone who's had their videos stolen by you flags you for copyright.
You know what I mean?
Because of this.
That's the thing. So you're going to, with one hand, steal everybody else's shit.
Yeah.
And then with the other, try and enforce your copyright ruthlessly on somebody who it's clearly is not trying to steal your income and your views, but is just trying to criticize and expose you through showing your own shitty behavior. What they're doing is they're holding up a mirror to you and you want to break the mirror because you don't like what you see. It's your fault. What reflects there is a result of your own actions, buddy. So, by the way, this is how you actually operate? Yeah, this is exactly how you operate. You came to us and did the same mafia shit too. Listen, you're going to take down your videos about me or I'm going to take everything from you. This is the same shit you did to us. This is the exact pattern of behavior. You haven't learned anything. You haven't changed since April. So why should we forgive you? Why should we move past this when you're still doing the same shit 4 months later? Still, what's wrong with you?
Look, yeah, people are cool with you clipping their shit. I'm not. Is everyone cool with you stealing
He goes
their shit?
around trying to strong arm everybody that makes fun of him. So Hoffman responds, goes, Jeremy Hambley totally rips off viral shorts from other creators. What are the oranges for? But someone making embarrassing clips from his content is a straight rip, which he believes justifies threats and flagging. All this guy has. Yeah. That's all that he has.
Okay, chat. I checked his Twitter. He claims he's in the hospital with somebody. Very vague posty. try to make everyone feel bad for him. I don't believe
What,
it.
Jer is claiming he's in the
everyone
hospital?
Well, everyone's spamming in chat. Check his Twitter. I did.
Well,
and
like-
no, his family member is in dire straits. Yeah. Right when our show started, by the way. He's in the hospital.
Come on.
Fuck off.
Come on,
No,
man.
Fuck off.
Are we supposed to believe you?
Prove it.
Like,
Prove it. Show us the proof.
But by the way,
Show us
it's
proof.
none of our business who's in the hospital, your family member's health. This is the same stuff Review Tech USA tried to do when he tried to use his children's health as a shield and stuff like this. Nobody feels bad for you, bro. That's your own personal business. Off.
After threatening to flag people, report people, and lawsuits, and now we're gonna, he's in the hospital.
But like, he wants to talk, right? It's like, how about you tell me what you want to talk about, huh?
Yeah.
How about you send and you go, listen, this is what I'm willing to do, and then maybe we'll hear you out. But I'm not getting entrapped by any of your bullshit 4D chess maneuvers. How about you publicly issue a statement apologizing for all of this bullshit, taking accountability for it, and laying out the steps that you're willing to take to make it right. And then maybe we can all move on from this fucking bullshit.
I want the main channel.
It's never gonna. He doesn't have control over it anymore.
No quartering.
Yeah, I know. Quartering doesn't have. He just it. You want control of the quartering channel?
I want the main quartering channel.
I don't know. It's like, what can we even say? Like, what can he possibly do to make this situation right? I don't even know. Like, there's no way that he can make it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyway, continuing on.
Next one, right? Yep. There we go.
So he's then posts this because he just can't help himself but try and control the narrative on everything. I politely asked someone, no, you demanded it, or else you are going to take action. It's like, either your brains or your signature will be on the contract. You decide. That's what you did. I politely asked someone who uploaded a full copy or section of my video. Is it a full copy or is it a section? There's a big difference, right? I did not flag them. I never even claimed it. Well, you threatened to, you fucking moron. So privately asking someone to take a video down is a mafia-style threat now.
Yes.
Yes, it is. He goes, you're just proving how nice of a guy I am. It was, Jeremy, it was blackmail. That's what you were doing. You were blackmailing this clip channel, bro. What's wrong with you?
We got that's got to be Kane here for a pack it up, saying having a lot of trouble having empathy for Alyssa at the moment.
Listen,
sorry.
I get it. Alyssa was caught gunt guarding, which was disgusting and wrong.
Yes.
At the same time, she has a right to post clips of Jeremy Hambly. Okay. It's the same way a lot of people might disagree with the sort of content we make, the drama farming and maybe going too far with jokes and stuff like that. But we still had a right to make fun of Jeremy Hambly.
Yeah.
He didn't have a right to do what he did. It's the same situation here. He's a total fucking scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
It's all falling apart, and he's getting piled on harder than ever before. And the more he lies and denies and downplays it, the worse it's getting for him. Yeah. The walls are closing in, and he deserves this. He really, really does. Scumbag.
Next one. Yep.
Okay. Then Gabe says, Jeremy unblocked me to respond, then deleted it.
Oh.
Yeah. Then quartering in an act of infinite justice after threatening somebody else, then got another copyright claim on his account. He received a community guideline strike.
Very fair.
Well,
very fair.
So if we go here, we can see there he is getting a community guidelines copyright strike for that one. And he's got a bunch more copyright claims in the queue. So I think he's on his second community guideline strike on the Jeremy Hambly channel.
All his YouTube channels
he may lose all of his YouTube channels for ban evasion, which would be very poetic, you know. All right, here we're in the miscellaneous folder where it is revealed that Jeremy Hambly, out of desperation, is buying advertisements again. So in addition to the latest copyright claim, I should also bring to your attention that several old videos are currently being rerun as paid ads. Germinal Decline flags videos for which viewership has been dead, but then get a sudden spike. Because the baseline views for these videos are effectively zero, it lets us accurately see how many additional views a paid ad run results in. In addition, the Asmongold video from the 7th of August is being run as a paid ad.
The Asmongold video.
Yeah. We can't cleanly attribute ad-driven views to this because the video is so new, the ad views get entangled with the organic views.
Fair.
But you can check this out for yourself at germinaldecline.com. Videos, view velocity, and suspicious movement. And if you go into the Google Ad Center, you can see that Quartering is running ads on those videos. Okay, here we have Johnny Junker's cosplay.
What?
Bromance. The purest form of love. It says, our love is as pure as freshly fallen snow. Really gay snow.
Okay,
if we go to the next slide, we can see here, this is Johnny Junkers doing gay cosplay with his buddy.
That's not gay, is it?
The purest form of love,
Hey, Ash,
buddy.
Is this gay?
Mel's wife's gay.
Is that his hand?
Well,
on
his
Johnny's...
own. It is. His own mom considers this gay and has been making fun of him on social media. So we see here, he posted this himself. His mom says to him, the guys there all look like girl boys or Korean boys. Either one. Johnny says to his mom, I'm in that picture and you know I'm manly. And his own mother calls him a Korean boy.
Oh.
It's tough. It's tough.
There you go.
Next, we have some of these classics, Mel horror shorts here. Let's take a quick look.
How was your weekend?
Oh my God. Okay, let's go to the.
Whoa.
There's one more. This one is.
Buddy.
This would be an actual scary movie.
This is so good.
This
one
is
so
terrifying. Hobo cop.
good. The trail of smears. There it is.
How was your weekend?
That's actually fucking crazy.
Isn't it, bro?